Hello and welcome back to the Kinzoo Book Club, brought to you by Kinzoo's Together app. Today's story is called Fins, Fluff and Other Stuff by Bruno Merz and Dreda. Illustrated by Bruno Merz. Let's begin. If I were made of scales and fins, with tangled seaweed hair, I'd have to leave my fishy friends to swim back up for air. If I were made of fluffy stuff, I'd quickly have enough of hearing names like Snuggle-Boo and Pookie-Wookie Puff. If I were made of soapy suds and clean right to my core, I'd leave a slippery bubble trail behind me on the floor. If I were made of water in a bathtub or a jug, I'd hope no one would drink me or someday pull the plug. If I were made of lollipops, licorice swirls and sweets, I'd slowly lose my sugary limbs to everyone I meet. If I were made of cobwebs, on the ceiling I could play, but my silky strings would capture creepy crawlies on the way. If I were made of needles like a cactus oh so tall, I'd make a great goalkeeper, but pop a lot of balls. If I were made of flowers, I'd befriend the buzzing bees. But pollen from the fragrant blooms would cause the world to sneeze. If I were made of twigs and leaves, the birds would build their nests among my mossy branches. But I'd never get a rest. If I were made of feathers, although I'd try and try, I'd run and jump and flap my arms, but have no wings to fly. If I were made of metal, staying dry would be a must. My friends could splash in puddles, but in the rain I'd rust. If I were made of skin and bones, with freckles on my nose. Hey, wait! That sounds familiar. That's me down to my toes. I can somersault and cartwheel or dance the jitterbug. I can build a pillow igloo or give my dog a hug. I can run so fast my legs blur or hide under my bed. I can sing a silly melody while standing on my head. So after thinking very carefully of all that I could be, yippee! I'm really quite content and lucky to be me. Thank you for reading with me today. If you enjoyed today's story, you can find many more just like it on Kinzoo's Together app. See you next time!